Yes, I did hear that too.
I did not hear that.
See, because the people have power, right? It wasn't that long ago that Elon Musk was a hero to a lot of people.
Oh, I couldn't wait to get a Tesla.
Right? And
he funded that rescue when there's
yeah, in the case in Thailand.
even a broke clock is right.
Mm-hmm.
The darlings that he provided.
Yes. There's not there. He has done good things with his money.
So did Strom Thurmond.
Exactly.
Segregation now, segregation forever.
Anyway, okay, progressive era.
So one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we talked about is, well, we're talking about the Gilded Age and how the wealthy were just taking advantage, and that's when you got the Rockefellers, you got the Fords, all that stuff, right? They're just hoarding resources. This time period ushered in the progressive era, and when you think of progressive, a lot of times you think left-leaning politics, and what it really means is moving us forward, taking new ideas and implementing them with the current culture, and how can we make things different, a little bit different and a little bit better for everyone later. That is not to say that all progressive movements have been good or inclusive, right? So what we have in your handouts are, well, there's this.
Does that feel familiar right now?
That feels
High
very
rent,
familiar.
low wages.
And somebody
Okay.
just-
This should be Elon Musk, probably.
Yeah.
No.
That guy was a railroad.
Yeah, he was a
The
railroad
woman.
tycoon.
All of the housing in
Yep.
town. So the people who worked on the railroad, they'd sleep in the fucking houses.
Yep.
They pay them enough.
He
Yes.
also paid his employees, so that's Pullman. He also paid his employees in chits. So it wasn't actual cash currency. It was tokens, basically, and then you could go to
To
the
the
Pullman
company
store.
store.
and
Yeah.
you would- So thank you so much for bringing that up, because that rolls right into what we're talking about.
It's Dunleavy right there.
Oh, well,
Well, I didn't say it.
I did.
This
I like
whole thing
it.
is going to have to get beeped. This is going to be one long beep on YouTube. So one of the things that happened during the progressive era was women's liberation. Another thing that happened was you could no longer pay people in chits. You had to pay them in U.S. currency. So good things have come from progressive movements, but like I said, they have not always been inclusive, which is why we included some more indigenous, black, brown movements that were formed during the progressive era. This one, we're talking about like things that we feel today: federal income tax, direct election from senators. So your senators couldn't just be voted in by some people, that liked a guy that, you know, oh, he'd make a great representative. No, you actually have to let the people decide who's going to represent them. I'm going a little bit fast because I don't want us to run out of time. Workers' compensation laws, that was not always a thing. Absolutely was not a thing. Unions, definitely not a thing, right? Shepherd-Towner Maternity Infancy Act, first grant aid for public health financing, 3,000 maternal clinics. That is wild. You think about the things that we have today, and it's so easy to take them for granted. One of the things that I heard that made me giggle was vaccines were so effective, we forgot that we needed them.
Yep.
They're so effective, we forgot that we needed them.
Well, let's be fair. RFK Jr., the worm ate that part of his brain.
Girl,
Yeah.
Earthworm's getting it. So, progressive action in black communities, we have a slide on this one. We also wanted to talk a little bit about the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. This was a national fight against lynching and segregation. That's how this got started.
Yeah.
That's how it got started. That's the NAACP. Alaska Native Sister Brotherhood, so they focused their energies on promoting Native solidarity, achieving U.S. citizenship, which how are you not a citizen on your own shit? I can't even imagine. And that's wild, and the reason that I can't even imagine that is because progressive movements, right? I take that for granted, the fact that I'm a U.S. citizen. Not now. Now I'm a little nervous, but that's not something I had to think about because these people fought. When we talk about we're standing on the shoulders of giants, we're not just talking about our ancestors. We're talking about the communities that came before us, the indigenous folks, the Chicanos, right? The Japanese folks. We stand on all of these shoulders and get to live the lives that we have because these people didn't back down. And when we say we have a playbook, baby, there it is. There it is. We can do hard things. This shit is gonna suck. It's gonna be a slog. We're going in there fighting teeth and nails. I'm about to be a tornado of teeth and nails. But I can do that because I've seen it done before. And I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I pack heat and she's violent as fuck. So I see her tear some folks up over french fries. Don't play with us. Let's go. So we've got some more indigenous wins, and we wanted to bring this up because these are the songs that we don't get to hear.
Yeah.
These are the stories that I didn't know about these folks until we started doing the research for this. And they're making them disappear. That is another thing that's coming up. You will not hear about these stories, but now we are giving truth to power, and we are giving you talking points. We are showing you examples of solidarity. Japanese Mexican Labor Association, I did not know that. I had no idea this was the first cross-racial farm worker victory. I had no idea that Japanese and Mexican farmers got together and made change. I had no idea. I was so excited to see this. Right, so when we talk about progressive movements and we're talking about being more inclusive, this is what that looks like. This is that blueprint. This is how we reach out to our neighbor. This is how we build community.